maybe a little bit in, a little bit, a little more, a little more, a little more. Okay, great. Thank you. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing the Lisa Eldridge liquid eyeshadow and also her Kitten Lash Mascara. To kick off this brand new video, by the way, hello, welcome to 2025. Very excited to have you here. I wanted to do this video as like the first video of 2025 because Lisa Eldridge is such an icon and I have made such a grand mistake of not trying out her makeup brand until now. So if you don't know, Lisa Eldridge is an amazing celebrity makeup artist, but not just that, like she is an icon in the makeup world, has led Lancome for years and years and years, and then came out with her own brand. And so I purchased a bunch of stuff from them. This holiday season, I have been testing out mostly the liquid eyeshadows and the mascara, and I wanted to come to you guys and let you guys know exactly what I think about these products so far. Let me give you a quick description of the Lurex liquid eyeshadow. So this is a flattering formula that is both creamy and lightweight. It's supposed to give you a lustrous, wet look finish with a durable shine that disco diva dreams are made of, and she has 14 shades. Now I have 3 of them. Let me go ahead and swatch them for you. So starting with the deepest shade here, this is Zora, and then we have Bianca, and then Anjelica. Let me talk really quick about all of these shades because I want to just get that part of the video done, and then we'll talk about like performance, application, like blah blah blah. So color wise, these are like so stunning. If you are looking for a liquid eyeshadow that is going to be super glitzy, very glamorous without being like over the top, like it's a very elevated, beautiful glimmer, this is the liquid eyeshadow that you need. Literally just by moving my hand around, you can see that sort of reflection from even just studio lights in here. Even in natural daylight, that sort of reflection still comes through, and it's really, really special. So out of these 3, I would actually say the most wearable one is going to be Anjelica. This is one that I actually like to wear on a daily basis. This is perfect for like going to work if you just want a little bit of something on your eyelid. And then this one in the middle, Bianca, is so gorgeous for like parties and stuff like that. Like if you just want to be like the belle of the ball, so beautiful, like center of attention, like this is what you need. And then this one is the perfect start, or even actually finish as well, to a smoky eye that looks awesome, awesome, awesome. This is definitely something I would consider like a one and done eyeshadow. Let's get to applying this together. I am actually going to apply Anjelica, which is again my favorite shade. And what I really like about this liquid eyeshadow is the versatility of it. This is one of those liquid eyeshadows where you can go as light as you want, or you can build this up to be as like impactful, if that makes sense, like depending on exactly what it is that you're looking for. So usually what I do is I like to apply this and then just use my finger to tap out the edges, and in that way it becomes the easiest eyeshadow to work with. You can theoretically apply this with a brush, but for me, when I want to do like my one and done looks, like I typically just do a very, very light layer, and then I'll go in with my ring finger, which is the lightest touch finger, and then I'll just blend out the edges here so we don't have any harsh lines. And you can see once this formula dries down, it sets for sure. Now, if you are someone who has a little bit more of like an oily lid, I would definitely recommend a primer underneath. For me, during the winter time, I find that I can get away with this with just applying this directly to my bare lid, but I do anticipate in the summertime when things are just a little bit more oily and whatnot, I think I am going to use a primer underneath this, but you can literally see how beautiful it looks with just one really, really light layer. And this is why I love Anjelica so much for a daily wear, because you can see how nice this just gives you like a beautiful highlight. Now, if I wanted to build it up and do a second layer of this, you absolutely can as well. Again, I think that this works best with really, really light layers. Like I never want to go in too heavy with this, because I think that's the easiest way to build this product. And that's one of the things I also really like about the Lisa Eldridge brand is I feel like everything here that she has within her brand is something where there's like a fit for everybody, if that makes sense, because of how easy it is to use these products and how much it kind of just depends on what it is that you're trying to achieve. The one thing I will say about these products, and this is why I have my eyelids closed right now, is that it's really important to let these set. And so that's literally what I'm doing right now. I'm trying not to open up my eye because I don't want, like, I obviously have creases in my eyelid, like I think most everybody does, but unfortunately I have a lot. So I like to really make sure that this liquid eyeshadow has set on my eyelid before opening my lid, just to ensure that nothing like creases while it's drying, if that makes sense. And then to go ahead and finish out this eye look, I am going to take a little bit of this on a brush, and I want to show you guys kind of how it applies with a brush as well. And I'm going to go ahead and place this on the lower lash line to just give myself a little bit of color, a little bit of luminosity at the bottom, just so I'm not dealing with a totally bare under eye. I'm actually going to grab a little bit more. Like, can you just see how beautiful that is? I'm telling you guys, like, this is something that I reach for on a very, very regular basis, particularly if I just want to be, like, gorgeous during the day, but, like, easy, you know? So now that that is on, let me actually go ahead and talk really quick about the mascara, because I want to show you guys how this applies as well. So this is the Kitten Lash Mascara, and I have this in the shade black. I'm pretty sure it only comes in one shade. So this is an amazing mascara. This reminds me so much of the Benefit Roller Lash in terms of the way that it does come with like the curved brush, and then the bristles are that very soft rubbery bristle that allows for you to really get into those lashes, like even the tiniest little lashes, and be able to comb this mascara through. If you are someone where you prefer like a really natural lash on a day-to-day basis, you could get away with applying maybe like one coat of this, and it is literally perfect. It is going to separate and fan out your lashes so nicely. Like, that's literally just one coat, super easy. But if you're like me and you need like maximum mascara at all times, then you can go in with obviously multiple coats of this. And the way that this formula builds on itself is absolutely stunning. You don't get a lot of clumpage with this. It literally just continues to fan out and lengthen your lashes. Like, what the hell is this? It looks so good. I honestly, when I first got this mascara, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because of the fact that like the Benefit Roller Lash, I feel like is really hard to build up. Like, I never feel like I can get it to the point where I'm like, ooh, like look at the volume. And so when I was trying this one out, I was like, we're gonna have the same problem here. However, this mascara builds volume like crazy, and it is so beautiful. Also super easy to remove at night, but does not flake throughout the day. Like, this is so stunning. And as you can see, it also works really well as a lower lash mascara. So this is honestly a mascara that I have been very impressed with. Now, here's the other thing that I want to talk about that is like sets this mascara apart from any other brand. You can build this mascara after it's been on your lashes like the whole day. So there have definitely been times where like I will do kind of like what I think is like a lighter, fluttery, like more flirty kind of a lash, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to dinner, like I want to amp this up. You can literally go back in with this mascara, continue to coat on the lashes that you already have. It does not become spidery, and it just continues to build and gets to the point where it's just very dramatic. So this is actually honestly one of my favorite new mascaras, and I really like the packaging. It's light, but it's luxurious. I love the gold. Like, this is just a really well done product. Okay, so now that you were able to see some of the packaging of the liquid eyeshadow, and you're also able to see the shades that I have and how it applies and my favorite application tips, let's go ahead and talk about the lasting power and performance of this. So as I stated earlier, if you are someone where you have more of an oily lid, I would highly recommend setting a primer underneath this and then going on with your liquid eyeshadow. I do think that it'll help stay a lot longer. The only thing that I am somewhat disappointed about this product is that it's not waterproof. So if you are somebody who gets like watery eyes throughout the day, this is not something I think that will last on your lids. And to be totally honest, I don't know that there's really any liquid eyeshadows out there that will stay on your lid, because it's just that way of like being very like fluid and stuff on your lids doesn't lend itself to really being a waterproof formula, if that makes sense. The other thing that I also wanted to talk about is like several videos ago, I talked about the L'Oreal eyeshadow stick where I was having an allergic reaction where like my eyes would get really watery every time I put on the eyeshadow. I do just want to call out with these 3 shades, I did not have that on my eyelid. So for those of us that did react to the L'Oreal cream eyeshadow sticks, I don't think you'll have a problem with the Lisa Eldridge liquid eyeshadow, because I don't have any issue with like watering or anything like that. So this is something that definitely dries down really beautifully, and I just saw that I whacked myself in the face with that mascara, which that's totally fine. The point is you can see how long like the lashes can get with the wand. Anyway, so at the end of the day, would I recommend getting the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex Eyeshadow, which by the way, I also forgot to tell you how much you get. So each one of these has 2.8 milliliters or 0.09 fluid ounces, and each one is $30, which is kind of up there in price. Like, I'll be totally honest, like this is not something that I would consider, definitely not drugstore pricing. But would I recommend these liquid eyeshadows? Yes. I love the way that they glimmer. I love the way that they look. They're so easy to use during the day. This is definitely something that I would say pick a shade that you think is going to be the most wearable for you. So if you're not somebody who rocks like a smoky eye all the time, maybe don't get Zora. Maybe go for something that's more like Anjelica and try it out on your lids and see if you like it, because I definitely do. And then also while you're at it, make sure you pick up the Kitten Lash Mascara, because this is honestly one of my new favorite mascaras. I'm very impressed with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this full review of the liquid eyeshadows from Lisa Eldridge. I am actually looking forward to also trying out some of her matte formulas as well, because there's also that. And like, anyway, I just wanted to go glitzy because I was like, it's the holiday season, let's try this out, blah, blah. If you liked this video, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, go ahead and follow us over on Instagram, because I made a New Year's resolution to try and be a lot more active on Instagram. So be sure to follow us there, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.